Hello everyone. This week we're going to be talking about everybody's favorite Star Wars character. No, I don't mean Obi-Wan, or Anakin and his lovely hair, or even Jar Jar Binks. No, this week we're going to be talking about Yoda. Everybody's favorite 800-year-old Muppet, and sometimes CGI. Specifically, I want to talk about, because we do love linguistics on this channel, Yoda's speech pattern. So Yoda speaks in what is called the passive voice. So, according to my expert sources, i.e. Wikipedia, passive voice is a grammatical voice common in many languages. In a clause with a passive voice, the grammatical subject expresses the theme or patient of the main verb. That is, the person or thing that undergoes the action or its state has changed. So, what does that mean? Well, in the case of Yoda, it means he talks, as some people describe it, backwards. So instead of "the Clone War has begun," Yoda says things like "begun the Clone Wars have." And Yoda doesn't use this exclusively. There are some lines of dialogue where he speaks, quote, normally in the active voice. But more often than not, the speech pattern that people most associate with Yoda is things like him saying, "Only then a Jedi will you be." So, why? Why was this the way that it was decided Yoda should speak? Is this Frank Oz doing his usual shtick? Is this some weird grammatical carryover from his native tongue, from only the Force knows where? I don't think so. I think this is thematic. Yoda is supposed to be this old, wise Jedi Master. And Jedi are supposed to be deeply in tune with the flow of the Force through the universe, the will of the Force, so to speak. It makes sense to me that a master of the Jedi religion would understand that he should be passive to the universe around him. And this is reflected in his speech pattern. Yoda is the Grand Master of the Jedi religion. He is more in tune with the Force, and by that logic, not trying to control the Force, but understanding that the Force controls all, i.e. he is passive, and everybody else in the universe talks normally in the active voice because they don't understand this truth. So I think the decision to write Yoda to speak primarily in the passive voice was absolutely intentional and fitting for that character. This is not an exclusively Yoda thing, but it's a thing that in-universe only Yoda does. And it's precisely because he is the Grand Master of the Jedi Order. He is passive to the world around him and communicates with that world through that lens. He's not talking backwards, everybody else is. If you live in a universe where the Force exists and controls your lives to this extent, and you think you're in control, you're backwards. And that's all for this very short video. I'll be back again next week with another video that I hope you'll find interesting. Until then, stay curious. Be curious, you must.